Yeah, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, anywhere you are that you are listening to me. So today we are going to kickstart our training, the training which is on SPSS. We are going to kickstart it today, so that we are going to discuss about SPSS. Today we are picking the first one, which is introduction to SPSS. Introduction to SPSS. Yeah, SPSS is a statistical package. You understand? That we can use to analyze our data, and SPSS is one of the data. Okay, as I'm talking, let me quickly open SPSS. Okay, as it's opening. So as I was saying, SPSS is a statistical package used for data analysis and data modeling. So SPSS can be used in different fields: in marketing, social science, in research, in education. You understand? It's very, very simple to use. SPSS is one of the statistical tools, statistical software that is very easy to use. There are many of them. We have Stata, we have SAS, we have R, we have Python, a lot of them. But SPSS is very simple to use because it did not require coding. You understand? It's just for you to be. It's just like a Microsoft. It's simple as Microsoft Word that you can just type. Is a board, is coming. You understand? That's one thing about SPSS. It's very, very simple to use. It's very, very simple to use. That's why I always encourage everybody, student, a lecturer, anywhere you are working, you have to know about SPSS. You have to know about SPSS because other statistical tools, they are copying SPSS because it's very, very simple to use. Yes. So let's move on. You can see this is my SPSS platform. I've opened it. So let me close this. Let me close this one now. Yes, now this is SPSS now. This is SPSS. Can you see it? Okay, this is my SPSS. I've opened the software. So the first thing you can see the menu bar. This is called menu bar, where we have the files. You can see files where we have the new, the open, import data, and other things like this. So we have edit. Which is undo, redo, and redo. We have view. We have data, where we can manipulate our data. We have transform to transform the data from one case to another. Analyze. This is analyze menu. This menu is where we are going to work. Yes, this is the major place that we are going to work. Any statistical tools is from this menu. All the statistical tools on SPSS is from this menu. So it's on this analyze menu. So we have graph. You can plug graph to on SPSS. You can plug graph to on SPSS. We have utilities. We have extension. We have window and all these normal app and others. So that's one thing about SPSS. So in the next one is open. If you put it, just try and put your cursor, your mouse. You can see open data. We have redo. We have undo. We have variables. We have split file. We have select keys. We have other one. All these ones that are not activated is because we have not input any data here. That's why they are not activated. If we start inputting data here now, it will they will be activated. So one thing about it, what I'm doing now is that please, as you are listening to me, as you are watching this introduction, please open your laptop, open the SPSS software, and be following me as I'm moving. Follow the step I'm taking. Follow the step I'm taking, because the more you follow the step, the more you will get used to it. You understand? So that is that case. No, this is SPSS. We have two views in the SPSS. In the SPSS software, we have two views. You can see, if you come to the down part, your left hand side down part, you can see we have data view and we have variable view. We have data view and we have variable view. If you click on it, you can see data view. If you click on the other one, we have variable view. You understand? And you know, in every research, there's always a variable. There's always a variable in every research. Yeah. So let's talk about data view now. Data view is where you can input your data. It is where you input your data. You understand? For example, you have male, female, you have 160 respondents, you have their responses. This is where you enter their data. This data view, it is where you will enter the data. That's data view. So the data view, now we have column. We have the column. This is column, and we have rows. You understand? The rows is where you enter your data. All this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to infinity. They represent the number of your respondents, the number of your subjects. You know, we have respondent 1, respondent 2, respondent 3, respondent 4, respondent 5, respondent 6, respondent 7, respondent 8, respondent 9 to 20 to 100, like that. You understand? So the here now is just for you to be putting, okay, respondent 1 say yes, go down. Respondent 2 say no, go to another. Respondent 3 say no. Respondent 4 say yes. Respondent 5 say no. You see, right? You see how it goes, right? Okay, let's delete these ones now. Okay, for example, now we have male and female now. Okay, respondent 1 is male. Respondent 2 is female. Respondent 3 is male. Respondent 4 is female. Respondent 5 is male. Respondent 6 is female. Respondent 7 is male. Respondent 8 is female. Respondent 9 is male. Respondent 10 is male. You see, are you with me? Yeah. So that is it now. Male, female, male, female, male, female. Okay. So assuming we have 10 respondents. We have 10 respondents. Respondent 1 male, 2 female, like that. So you input them. Fine. Now the variable, I told you that this column, we have column. Rows is the number of your respondents. How many are they? How many are the number of your respondents? That's the row. How many are the number of your respondents? You understand? For example, now the number of my respondents, they are 10. You understand? So we now have their gender. So now the variable is the gender. This column, that's the gender. This column, all this column represent the variable that you are talking about. What are you talking about? The variable, maybe variable 1, you can see VAR, variable. Variable 1 is gender. Variable 2 is cost. Variable 3 is variable 4 is city. So variable 5 is state. Variable 6 is anything. You understand? To find the responses under the variable, you have to put your variables here. So you have to identify it, have to show up in this, on this column. So that's where we have variable views. So now, if you come to the data view, it shows this column. It's what I'm going to say. So for example, now the second one, maybe scores. You understand? The scores, if they are scores, maybe one score 30, one 32 among the students, one score 44, one score 55, one score 62, 52, one score 20, one score 44, one score 19, one score 76, one score 25. The number 10 respondent, which is me, score 61. you can see now that we have two variables. We have variable 1, variable 4001, variable 0001, we have variable 0002. So now for us to label this variable, for us to label these columns that I said that they are variables, for us to label these variables, we are going to come to the variable view. You can see okay, let me go back to the data view. On the data view, you know, you have only variable 0001 and we have 0002. Good. If you go to variable view, it will show you variable 001, variable 002. Are we together? Okay, let's continue. So this is the variable view now. In the variable view, you have to what? You have to identify this variable. What is this variable mean? You know, all this M, F, male, female, they mean that they are gender. Whereby these ones mean that they are the scores they have in the exam or test. Fine. You now come to the variable and define it properly. Okay, for example, now the name now is what? Is gender. Gender. Good. You can see that's the variable name, gender. The type, variable type is what? Is string, because it's alphabet. It's an alphabet. In SPSS we only have number and alphabet. It's an alphabet, which is string. Assuming it's a number now, they will name it numeric. It will be numeric. Assuming it's number. But now it's alphabet, it's string. Just click OK. For you to open that dialog, you have to click on this place beside this dot. You click on it, it will come up. You press OK after you select. So we have width. That is the space, the width. We have decimal. The alphabet did not have any decimal. You understand? So don't worry, you will get used to this as we are going. So label, we have gender. So in capital letter, you can put your gender in capital letter. Then you enter. The difference between this label and name is that this name is just to name it. It's just to identify it. You understand? But this label is what you have. Is the real thing that you have. The real name is the real name of the variable. That's gender. And in this name of the variable here, in this name, you cannot use space. Okay, for example, let me say space H, space J. It will give me error. You understand? But in the label, you can use space gender for student. You can see, right? But you cannot use that one here. And another difference between name and this label is that you cannot use capital letter here. It's only small letter. Okay, let's clean it and say gender. Enter. You can see now. Okay, you can use capital letter. Okay, the only thing here is that you cannot use space. Yes, the only difference between this name and this label is that you cannot use space. Yes, space is only space. You cannot use space, but you can use capital letter to represent. But I advise to be using small letter for the name. So label, this is label, is the gender of the student. Okay, let's leave it gender of the student. Value means that what did they mean? Gender of the student here, what did they mean? The gender here, what did they be? MF. Go back to your variable view. MF. What did they mean? You have to identify them. Okay, now you click on this arrow, this dot. You click on, you see one mean male, add. 2 means female, add. Okay, did you get what I'm saying, right? You got what I'm trying to say now. R1 means what? Male. 2 means female. So that means that if you come to the data view here, the data view here means that 1 means male, 2 means female. Because one thing with SPSS is that SPSS deal with data. You understand? SPSS deal with numbers. So if you are bringing alphabet to SPSS, you have to what? You have to name them. You have to label it. You understand? And again, if you are bringing number to alphabet, the number to SPSS, you have to still label it. Labeling is very, very important in SPSS. Label is very, very important. It's very important in SPSS. So that is that one. So mixing, you don't need to put anything. No missing. Just click on no missing. Yes, no missing. Because one thing about missing is that it's not good to have a missing data in SPSS. It will not give you a good result. The result will not be the best. You understand? It will not be equal to what you want. So column, you don't need to put column. You can see the difference between this column.